What's up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. We're here at the Dreame booth at CES 2026, and we're taking a look at some of the home accessories, the vacuums, the pool cleaner, and everything else. We're over here. Dreame is more than just vacuums, so you know. Well, they got TVs over there. If we walk over here, you can kind of see some of the 4K TVs over here. Right here, we've got the Dreame Health Ring, which is a personal ECG and vital monitoring ring right here. And this is meant for ECG monitoring, SOS alert, high precision sensors, AI health assistant, pro sleep track. It's way too small for my finger, maybe my pinky. This is a pinky ring for me, but it's doing all the tracking from there. Plus, you can see a lot of the different, well, they have different sizes. I think I'm a 15, but I'm not sure. Oh, these are on, okay. So yeah, it's a little bit small for me on this. But as you can see, we've got the rings over here. So they have a lot of products that in their system, from refrigerators to TVs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at some of the vacuum cleaners, including that cyber vacuum cleaner that can take your vacuum up the stairs to clean the second level and then come back down to dock, and they can dock separate or together. So we're gonna do that next. But I thought that this is one of the most popular parts of CES 2026 when it comes to hairstyles. We got right behind me, there's a person getting their hairstyle. In fact, we'll show you. And they got a couple different hairstylists that are doing that, which is really awesome. So, but we're here at the some new innovations with just hair dryers. And this is the Miracle Pro hair dryer, and it's got a lot of great features. We got a Miracle Pro, and then we've got the Pilot. And the cool thing about this is it's got supercritical atomization of nutrient delivery, high-speed drying with dynamic thermal control, dual red light for scalp revitalization, and versatile nozzles with customizable control. 3 speeds on the hairdryer, and we've got this really very cool thing. So it's you can put in these nutrient scent things. I'm having a hard time pulling it out. What it's doing is, as it's blow drying your hair, it's putting the scent into your hair to give you an essence or revitalization or anything. On the back here, there's 2 buttons. One is an AI button that allows a little bit of control and understand, because it is watching, to see how it's blow drying your hair right there. And different speeds. You probably heard that as I was doing that. We're seeing, it says that it's essence, and it's telling you how much of essence is in there. So when you are taking care of your hair, now mostly for here, but not for here, but the whole idea is the same thing. You'll be able to understand what's going on with your hair so you don't over blow dry it, so you don't hurt it, and you have nice hair. This one is the Miracle Pro, and with that, it does come, let me just put that cord there, it does come with a lot of different accessories, like this accessory right here. I'm not sure what they all are. This one's for the hair, to kind of comb the hair, you get the idea there, and then many different essences. Now, this is the lower end one, and it's gonna be about $300. There is this next one that has a camera attached to it, and we're going to take a look at it now. This one, there's a bigger version of it. This is one's called the Pilot, and the cool thing about that is right here. This is going to lift up here. I'm trying not to point at the microphone, but you see that it's going to watch you as you go, and that is app controlled, so you can actually call up the app and look and see how it's blowing. Same as the other one. It gives you the information on the back here. The Wi-Fi connection, if you've got a Wi-Fi connection. This is not out yet. There isn't a price point on this. That one's going to be out in about June or July. This one's coming out a little bit later on there. Same thing. It's got all the accessories that you need to blow dry your hair. As you probably know, I don't know much about hair dryers or anything like that, so I'm kind of learning as we go. But it is using Dreame's self-developed, it's a 150,000 RPM motor inside here. It's using AI intelligent temperature control, so it doesn't get too hot, so it doesn't hurt the hairs. It's got the smart app connectivity, as I talked about, and the intelligent nozzle recognition. So if you put one of these many different nozzles on it. It's going to recognize that, so it knows what to do when you're using it. Because I have no idea what this looks like. I don't know if you knew this, but Dreame does have more than, of course, just vacuums. They have robotic mowers, and we've got two different model of mowers here. This is the Apex. This is innovation in motion. It's got flawless lawn care. It keeps your garden spotless, and it gives precision edging for edges with smart trimming. It's eco-friendly weeding. It's got a garden assistant to it for harvesting or watering or anything like that, and ideal for homes with pets because it does have, you're seeing it actually water the plants right there with the device. So it's got the intelligent arm that's on there. It's got AI auto mapping to it, so it's mapping the whole area. Four-wheel drive, so if you've got hills, bumps, whatever, it can handle it. Take a look at those wheels right at the front there. That's got a very interesting wheel system as it's doing. It's taking the water. It just watered the plant, and now it's setting down the water so it can continue to mow, do any type of precision cutting. So if you've got an edge like the edge over there, it will be able to tackle any of the grass that grows up from there. And it's got obstacle avoidance with up to 300 plus obstacles, whether it be woodland animals, whether it be pets, whether it be kids' toys, vehicles, anything like that. It will recognize that there's something in the way, and that's where that arm will come into action if it can, and be able to move that so it can continue to do what it needs to do and come back in and finish up from there. So this is the Apex. We don't have a price point. We don't have a release date just yet. So this is just in the CES prototype phase. We do have one that will be launching in March, and this is the A3 AW Pro Series. Looks very similar. This is about a $3,000 device, but they do not have a price point on it just yet. It's an all-wheel drive Pro Series that redefines intelligent lawn care. It has precision cutting. It's got everything minus the arm, so it doesn't water the plants like the Apex did. But how cool is that? It can do a lot more with that little device right there. So that is the A3 all-wheel drive Pro that's coming out in March. And then, of course, the Apex does not have a release date on that yet. We are now over at their cordless stick vacuum area, and we're taking a look at the first one right here. They're putting some stuff on the floor. This is the Z20 station with the Z20 Pro. It's got a gap-free AI robotic arm, tangle cut dual scraper. I hate it when hair gets in there and I got to take it apart to cut it. And it's got a way to actually get rid of that. And then, of course, it's got the illumination multi-surface brush. Did it have the surface brush on there? And the flexible and foldable tube. It got docked into the station. I want to show this really quick. And as you can see, the station then pulled out all the debris as it's ready to clean once again. For the Z30, we're going to show you the suction that this produces here. So what we've got is just the basic top part of the stick, and we got about 100 pounds worth of weights here. And I'm going to have him give the signal, and he's going to hit the button, and it's going to go through this section, and he's going to lift it up, and that's actually taking care of the whole box right there. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and set it back down again. And do it. Do it again. So just so you know that it didn't have any strings attached to it, that's the suction for 100 pounds on these sticks. And so that's a lot of pressure. So if you got dirt deep in the carpet or anything like that, you're able to get that lifted up and get your house clean. This is the Z20 station. It's got the dock and the self-cleaning. This is available in the United States. This V30 is not available in the United States just yet. I don't know if it's going to be coming out in the States or not, but it's not available. And then, of course, we have the Z30 here that has 310 watt power station to it. And then the smaller stick, they're really easy for an apartment or anything like that. That's this one right over here. That's the R20 Pure, and those are available now. We are here in the air purifier section, taking a look at some of the cool air purifiers that they have from Dreame. And we're going to start over with this one right here. This is the Air Pure PM20. This is the PM20 Pro Purifier. It's got 12 meter ultra long air supply distance, 226 meter ultra large uniform purification area, advanced H16 3-in-1 filter, and it's got a large 79 by 77 high definition display right on the front. So you can kind of see it as it's turning. You got some nice warmth in here. There's the display. It's telling you everything that you need to know about what's going on with that air purifier. So that, and of course, as you can see, it's doing some rotating, so it's trying to catch the whole area of the room. Moving on, we're going to go over to this one right here. I was an honoree for an innovation award. It is the Pure Catch Air Purifier FP10. It has efficient self-cleaning, stable performance, loop boost airflow path for dust removal. It's got advanced odor lock for truly fresh air, advanced H14 filter for ultimate purity, and it's got an art-inspired design for a smart ambient light. So it doesn't rotate like the other one, but it's able to take care of the whole area. As you can see from here, I can feel the air come out from here. We've got some, looks like we got some control options here. These are all touch controls right here. So you'll be able to make adjustments as you go. And then that sits in one part of the room and does its job. Moving on from here, we have the purifying heater fan, the RF20. This is a RoboFlow AI zoned air. So the air is coming out right here. It's 120-degree wide angle airflow for whole family comfort. It's got multi-axis oscillation with full coverage airflow. Actually, I'm feeling it right on my wrist. All auto avoidance and person following airflow. So if I move from here to here, it will follow me as it goes. You can kind of see a sensor right there for that. And then it's basically, it's got a nice little aesthetic feature. It looks like a robot, and it technically is. And that is the RF20. And then this little guy, it's always the small guys that are the best for last. This is the Pet Air Purifier AP10 for fur, for hair, and anything like that. It's got a 360-degree high negative pressure air return system. It's got a 360-degree transparent hair collection compartment. It's got 5-stage efficient purification technology, an intuitive digital display with LED notifications and pet-friendly design. That's right here, so you can see everything from this. And as you can see, it goes all the way around. So it's trying to purify your home for if you have pets, so you don't have hair all over the place, you don't have dander all over the place. People that have allergies can come into your house. It's going to try and make it smell and look as best as possible. And that's the AP10. Look at the Aero series here, and what he's done is he's put a mess down here of coffee and ketchup and hair and everything. And we're going to go ahead and show what the Aero series will do for the floor. Go ahead. So it's picking up the hair, it's picking up all the debris, and it's washing it out. I'm assuming it's also got the the hairless brush system in there as well. And we can kind of see down here below, that's the scrubber that he's got inside of this unit right here. They've also got a carpet unit over here, which we'll probably see in a little bit. But you can kind of see the attached, or the piece that's inside of there that goes into the vacuum. And we're seeing a really nice clean floor, which my floors are never like that. Here are the models for the wet dry. We'll start with the H16 Pro Heat, which has 185-degree hot water floor wash, gap-free AI robotic arm for no grime, and it's got the thermal tub 212-degree, that's Fahrenheit, that, by the way, immersive wash, 194-degree Fahrenheit AI optimized drying and tangle cut technology for that. And it's pretty lightweight as we pull it from the base. You can see the base. Well, maybe you can't see the base, but there is a base down there that will start charging it. You saw the light come on there. Moving on, we've got the H16 Pro Carpet Flex, which is mist lock dust control system, tangle cut for efficient hair cutting, 212-degree hot wash self-cleaning, 194-degree hot air drying, and smooth glide system with a 3-hour quick charge. And this is a little lighter out of it, and then can go right back into the dock like that, and then start charging. This is at 100%. Then we got the Aero Pro. This is lightweight. This is got the tangle cut in it, 185-degree hot wash with self-clean and self-dry, 5-minute flash drying mode, and 60-minute long run time. And I just knocked that over. And then we got two more here. Well, really quick, we've got the Aero, which is very lightweight. It's for all types of messes. Vacuum level, powerful suction, 180-degree lie flat, 40-minute long run time, and a 22 kPa suction. So it basically can pick up stuff. And then finally, the G10 Pro way back here, which is just for quick wet dry messes, that what you need for any type of wet dry situation. This is the H16 Pro Steam. It's got dual arm AI descend reach. It's got sauna clean at 392 degrees Fahrenheit. The thermal rinse at 194 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity ease power assist system, and it's got a suction of 28 kPa. And it is pretty, it's a little bit bulky, a little bit heavier, but it will steam and clean. So if you really have some deep carpet issues, this is the one to get. And it also comes with cleaning brush right there and a lot more from here. So that is the H16 Pro Steam, which I definitely need on my carpets this spring. We are going underwater. This is the Z2 Ultra Robotic Pool Cleaner. I need a pool to get a pool cleaner, but if you have a pool and you want to have your pool cleaned on a regular basis, this is perfect for this. It's a 7-in-1 Omni Clean. It's got quad lift 4-pump system to pick up all the debris. It's got a pulse map and LiDAR navigation to it, a depth link sonar control, auto dock wireless charging, and 10,000 GPH powerful suction. So it doesn't matter what's on the bottom. If there's hair on the bottom, if the baby Ruth is on the bottom of the pool, this thing can then take a look at it and clean it up and get it going. So you'll run this on a regular basis. It's stuck in the corner there. You'll run this on a regular basis. That was the base model that was in the water. What we've got here is the Z2 Ultra Robotic Pool Cleaner, the bigger model that actually will come up to the surface, and you can kind of see the vents that it will use to get this back up to the surface. I'm assuming it'll also go through the side to get up to the surface. Is that correct? Okay. So you can see some of the different ways that it's cleaning the pool and the tracks, the treads, and everything like that through this device. There's the front of it. So we've got a power button, and we've got our settings button right here. And then, of course, more cleaning options, treads, and fans right there, so you can get a full pool cleaning motion. And then when it's all said and done, we have the dock right here. So what would happen is when that's done cleaning the pool, it'll actually scale up and then go back in the dock for recharge. This is all app-based, so this is actually connected to that over there. So if at any time you need to get it out of the water or get it unstuck or something like that, that's where this app will come in. Now we're getting into the first thing that I saw with Dreame, and that is their robot vacuums. This is the X60 Max Ultra Complete. And what's cool about this is and you didn't see that because it's zoomed in, but it just maneuvered itself around an object that just got thrown into the shot. I'm going to do that again because you'll be able to see that a little bit from here. So if they do this, it's going to turn around in a second. There we go. You see that it has detection. It saw that object, and then it maneuvered itself all around there. It's got a 3.13 ultra-thin design. It's got 3.14 obstacle crossing, 3,500 suction, PA suction. It's got HyperStream detangling duo brush, a productive light dirt detection, and AI-enhanced Omni-Sight system. And of course, it goes into the dock. The dock will take out the dirt and the debris, and then when it's ready, it can come out when it's charged enough. It'll come out again and continue to clean. So there are different models for this. You got the X60 Max Ultra, and then the X60 Ultra vacuum cleaner. So this is the oh, it's perfect. Came out in the right time. This is the Cyber 10 Ultra. This is got the robotic arm. We saw this last year, and it has the ability to actually it has the ability to go and pick up items when it sees it. Like, for instance, it's going to pick up that ball and put it, there's a basket down here that it's going to put it into, is my guess here. It's got the bionic robotic arm handling up to 1.1 pounds. So things like socks and like a ball like that. But anything heavier than that, you'll probably have to do some manual pickup. Cat toys, that's the big one at the house, is cat toys. I always have to go and pick them all up as I go. It's got the safe and smooth obstacle clearing. So it will actually lift up a little bit to get over certain things. Like, for instance, if there's cords in the way, whoops, it lost the ball. It got confused for a second. But anyway, so it can go over certain things like thresholds or anything like that. It's got tri-site obstacle identification, and it's got 30,000 PA Vomax suction, and it's got a multifunctional power dock that it goes in, and you saw that back there, the power dock, which is basically just going to clear it out from all the debris. Cyber 10 Ultra climbing over two layer thresholds, so anything 1.65 inches, it will climb up like a small stair or anything like that. It will climb up. And then, of course, that suction, so when it gets up on a carpet, it can get through that and then back onto the floor, and it can keep things hands-free. So that's the Dreame Cyber 10 Ultra. All right, so this is the Aqua 10 Ultra Roller option here. So this is for the freshwater mopping, the Fluff Roll Tech, the Auto Seal Roller Guard, and of course the Thermal Hub, the Pro Leap, and everything like that. So this is what's going on the bottom of your robot vacuum if you have the Aqua 10, if you're moving. She just pushed on the wheel there. You can see that that rolling there. We've got this right here. It's nice rubber and felt right here, so that's why I can touch it and move from there. And then, of course, this is for the mopping feature right here. And then we've got the 360 and then the brush that picks up the extra stuff right there. But as you can see, that's that. And then we're going to go over to this direct stream jet part here and show you how that works. This is going to be their next generation. You can kind of see the steam coming out. How hot is the steam, do you know? Around 100 Celsius, 230 Fahrenheit, yeah. So that's the steam that's coming out. If you can see that, let's zoom in a little bit more on that and see this a little bit better. You can see the steam coming right above or underneath the rollers right there. So about 220 degrees Fahrenheit steam that's coming through there. So if you have dirty floors, the kitchen floor is always a mess with dirt and grease and everything like that. The steam will bring it down and clean it up. If you got carpets that you need to clean off the surface, you can do it from there as well. This is not out yet. This is their concept of the next version of the Aqua series. So it might be called the Aqua 10, Aqua 10, 20, but they don't have anything for that yet. So that's in a future version of the Aqua series. Finally, we got the Bionic Quad Track Stair Climbing System, and it's going to get started in about a minute here. So let's talk about what this robotic vacuum will do. And I think it's self-explanatory. If you've got to clean more than one level, then the Bionic Quad Track Stair Climbing System is probably one you really want to take a look at here. So whereas some of these others have that Pro Leap, where it can go about a couple inches up to cross over thresholds, this can go up a full set of stairs. But as you can see, it's got tracks on the side, on the front and the back. That's what is going to make it climb the stair. It's got a carry-on water tank for continuous mopping and compatible with multiple Dreame models. So they can talk back and forth to each other. And we're seeing a couple models over here that are in the dock, and they just activated this guy, and it's going to do some cleaning. What it's going to do is it's docking with the CyberX. So once it docks with the CyberX, it's kind of like a mech suit for your robot vacuum. How cool is that? So now it's docking into the CyberX. There we go. The full unit. And once it's ready, it's getting itself ready. It's going to start the ascent up to the second level. And there it goes. It's checking out the floor and everything like that. But when it's ready, now it's getting ready to go into its mode to go up the stairs. So you see why I said that you have to have regulation stairs, because if this first stair, second stair is a little bit too steep, some of these older buildings, it might have a hard time getting that going. But it's using the wheel tracks to go on the corners to bring it up the stairs. Get to the top of the stairs. Woo, and made it. Good job. Sometimes I can't make it to the top of the stairs, that's for sure. And now it's going to do the reverse, and it's going to do that same process to get down the stairs. But it's going to do it slightly different so it doesn't fall down the stairs. And then when it gets down to the bottom of the stairs, it's going to flatten itself out. And then it will turn itself around. Now, when it's at the top of the stairs, I have a feeling what's going to happen is that the vacuum itself is going to pull itself out and vacuum the second level. And then when that's done, it's going to go back into this dock right here. And then that dock will take it back down the stairs. So that's the whole process of this. And now it's going to put this into a spot where the robot vacuum inside can now come out. There we go. Exactly as I thought. And we'll start following that one. It's going to acclimate itself, figure out where it is. And then it's going to go ahead and continue vacuuming or go back into the dock from here. Which it looks like that's what it's doing, going right back to the dock. If it's doing any type of vacuuming, and put it into that receptacle. And that's going to be either a 30-day or 60-day receptacle. You could get different types of receptacles, is my understanding. So you need to clean it out right away or clean it out within a couple months. So these are some of the TVs. As I start recording, it's empty until I start recording, then everybody just piles in here so you can kind of see it. So we got the Aura Mini LED 4K TV V3000 in different sizes from 55 all the way up to 100 inches. And so this is another area of Dreame that you can explore. And some of these monitors here, I'm looking at the professional WE UHD 5K monitor for more of a smaller apartment or whatever, maybe a combo for your computer or anything like that. And then over here, we've got the robotic air conditioners. So up here, you can kind of see that right there. So as you can see, there's a lot that Dreame has to offer. And it's not just the robot vacuums, although I'm infatuated with what the robot vacuums can do. It's crazy. It is crazy. So, and that's what we see at CES 2026. That's what we see every year at CES. So if you got any questions, feel free to go down to the comments over at youtube.com/Geekazine, Geekazine.com, where you can also like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. We've got a lot more videos, so check that out. Check out CES Unveiled, check out PepCom, check out Showstoppers. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to find. We'll try to get some of this stuff into the shop. and do some reviews on that and go from there. Until next time, my name is Jeffrey Powers. You guys geek out. Keep your house clean. Keep your house stocked with great 100-inch TVs and refrigerators and air conditioners and all that other stuff. And we'll see you next time.